In a small, quiet village nestled between green hills, there lived an old woman named Elena. She was alone in her tiny house at the edge of the village. Her husband had passed away many years ago, and her children had moved to the city for better lives. They rarely visited. Elena spent her days tending to her small garden and sitting by her window, watching the world go by. But lately, life had become very hard for her. Food was scarce, the village shop was far, and with her weak legs, walking there was painful. Some days, she had only a little bread and water. She never complained or asked for help. She didn't want to burden anyone. Pride and shyness kept her silent. At night, she would lie awake, feeling the emptiness in her stomach and in her heart. Tears would quietly fall as she whispered prayers for strength. Not far from Elena's house lived a young boy named Alex. He was only 12 years old, from a poor family. His father worked long hours in the fields, and his mother took care of the home and younger siblings. They barely had enough for themselves. Alex helped by doing small jobs around the village, carrying water, collecting wood, or running errands. One cold evening, as Alex passed by Elena's house on his way home, he noticed her through the window. She was sitting at her table, staring at an empty plate. Her face looked tired and sad. Alex stopped and watched for a moment. He felt a pull in his heart. He knew what hunger felt like. His family often went to bed with little food. From that day, Alex decided to help. But he didn't want anyone to know, not even Elena. He was shy and thought if she knew, she might feel embarrassed or refuse. So he became her silent helper. Every night, after his family ate their simple dinner, Alex would save a portion of his own food, a piece of bread, some cheese, or fruit from the garden. When the village was asleep and the moon was high, he would sneak out quietly. He wrapped the food in a cloth and left it on Elena's doorstep. Then he would knock softly once and run back into the shadows before she could open the door. At first, Elena was confused. Who was leaving these gifts? She looked around but saw no one. She thought it might be a kind neighbor or perhaps an angel. The food came just when she needed it most. It warmed her body and her soul. Slowly, strength returned to her. She began to smile again, tending her garden with more energy. In her prayers, she thanked the unknown helper, feeling less alone in the world. This went on for years. Alex grew into a young man. He continued his secret acts of kindness, even as life got harder for his own family. There were nights when he gave away his last piece of bread, going to bed hungry himself. But seeing Elena healthier from afar filled him with quiet joy. He never expected anything in return. One harsh winter, disaster struck Alex's family. A terrible storm destroyed their roof, and heavy rain flooded their home. They lost almost everything. Alex's father fell ill from the cold, and they had no money for medicine or repairs. The family was in despair. Alex felt helpless, watching his parents worry day and night. Word spread through the village about their trouble. One day, an old woman arrived at their door. It was Elena, walking slowly with a basket in her hands. Inside were warm clothes, food, and a pouch of money she had saved over the years from selling vegetables in her garden, the one that had grown strong because of the food she once received. "I heard about your hardship," Elena said softly, her eyes full of kindness. "Please take this. It will help you rebuild." Alex's mother cried tears of gratitude. They invited Elena inside, offering her tea. As they talked, Elena shared how someone had helped her in her darkest days, leaving food anonymously for years. "That kindness saved my life," she said. "Now I want to pass it on." Alex sat quietly, his heart pounding. He looked at Elena and finally spoke. "It was me," he whispered. "I was the one who left the food all those years." Elena's eyes widened, then filled with tears. She reached out and silent helper? Oh, child, you gave me hope when I had none." In that moment, they both understood the beautiful circle of kindness. Alex had helped without expecting reward, and now that